Yo.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. The calendar has been circled for this one for quite some time.
There you go.
Throughout the offseason,
There you go.
anticipation for an
With the raw and shoulder pad roll.
It's the LSU Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who
y'all
can
96
execute the
overall.
best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to
white
compete well in this
helmets on.
environment.
Okay.
I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how
I
this
didn't
one
know he was
goes.
wearing all white. I would have put on the yellow. It's all right. We rock the blue.
The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. It bounds through the back of the end zone.
What the
It'll be
fuck
a
is
touchback.
that?
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Shit.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top-5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between two top-5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
Back to throw, it's Bentley. Trying to set up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Really
Black
nice
defender
pickup
at
there as they
play.
have it out to the
Supposed to be
44
over
with the
there.
first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
You playing that honest, baby.
At least they made it back to
You
the
playing
line of
that
scrimmage
honest.
this time.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Blasted as he lets it go. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. Slips through the line. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Damn, that shit went fast.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Yeah, why that shit moving like that?
From the gun, the running back has it. Here's a little room there. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time,
You already
Michigan
know.
football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think
Nah,
back
it ain't
to
gonna happen. We covered the
Tyrone
rock up.
Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the
Oh,
tackle.
that's because
for
I got the
loss.
wrong dude in.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, after this play, I'm about to call timeout. I forgot I got a sub in this. I didn't change my depth chart.
Throwing, Carr, bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
No wonder I was supposed to move around. Yeah, bro, he left. He's second-round pick. I'm ready.
Put the heat on.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football,
it was his junior year last season. He rolled out.
Rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. To the air. It's Cooks. Here's the pressure. It's complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
This one man all the way in back. Dang.
And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Trying to do it on the ground. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the
that was Savion. That was the first down. They put the fucking back.
If you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Scanning the field, it's Bentley. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, you got that all?
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Hit that.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I think that's one of the hardest routes to defend. When you're outside and they're running comebacks, you think about it, it looks like it's going deep, I can't get beat deep. Receiver sits down, but how about the break on the football? Getting in between him and the receiver and making the big play.
You got under that shit.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Here's a heat. Incompletion.
You lucky he
on
blocked
third
me.
down.
You lucky he
And that's a
blocked
play
me.
on
I was
third
about to
down.
pick that
This
shit
offense
off.
just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to
Yeah.
complete that throw. But they couldn't do it.
Yeah. big,
Kick is in the air.
big Papa.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Cooks. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Got room at the 35. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Welcome to the big house. Oh, they loud, too.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to it. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead.
I got Fat Boy in there closing up them gaps.
Let's take a look at our stats so far.
Look at, we fell down, too.
Directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Pulls it in, it's Hampton. Breaks the tackle. And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he's still running after the move. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Third down inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Right. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Ocean from the wideout. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Give him 6. Touchdown by you, Bengals. The extra point here would tie the game. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Right up the middle.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally
as soon as you start moving, I hike the ball. I said, you think he go? I'm gonna let him do that?
Really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking for an open area to his left. QB got it himself. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Cooks. He's got him this time. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point was good.
Why you keep picking that? Why you keep picking that?
The end zone, they'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
My man was right there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares.
He was right behind.
Got to double him.
Well, you would have cut back. You would have cut right into him.
He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Back to throw. It's Bentley. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
That was nice.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
be ready.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the
That's
guy
the play I
down
ran
and
on
tip
you.
off where you're throwing the football. He's
just
trying
out
to
of
freeze
smaller,
the safeties
just out
in
of
his
smaller
defense
formation.
And then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Thank God, because you was about to bludgeon me with the run on that play. I was still in pass for him.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They just keep firing. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots.
I thought you did too.
Not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up?
Boy, you lucky my quarterback was fresh.
Finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
Lucky you're fresh. Look at that lamed up.
Game, and he already
I
has
had him by like 2 steps.
Him again, and there's a reason he can run, right? Like he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy...
Looking for a huge play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
Yep. You let me break on it.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 9
I'm sure we're going to play again on neutral ground.
Cardinals. And it's the Cavaliers with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program.
Slithers into space. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Bentley. That pass is incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
See, what are you doing?
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Bentley. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up, man to man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And this one is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air, it's Cooks. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, good D.
Ball, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Good D.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there and being physical.
Oh, good play.
Touchdown, LSU.
Good play.
That
Good
one
play.
will give them the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. To the air, it's Bentley. Fires to the tight end. He could not get it in. They were going for 2.
You motherfucking right I did. That's below 5 yards. I can put hands all on him. What's the name trying to say that's cheating? I'm like, nigga, that's not cheating. That's not 5 yards. I can put hands all over you, Slim.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Right.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down.
Oh,
And he got
my lineman, what the fuck is he doing?
The pass, it's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
All hands, baby.
Well, we know this guy is
all
special,
hands.
and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Cooks. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's on target and complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. But it's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
He might want another play. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. To the air, it's Cooks. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Offense gets set for second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Big Blue with the answer.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Looking to pass, it's Cooks. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? The 40, past the 30, past the 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
And that's a play, when people look back on this game, that could be the one that ends up deciding it, because getting the block on the extra point and taking it back for the safety puts them now up 3 points here late in the fourth quarter. That was a huge momentum-shifting play.
Down 3. Full quarter, let's go. We need some D.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You got to give this defense credit, because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Bentley.
Hey, let's go!
Action on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass.
The helmet on his ass.
It's fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. The run from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He'll be
oh, they ain't give it to me.
Bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And it looks as if they've down. Replay wants to
yeah. I was clearly crossed the line of scrimmage.
So after reviewing the undisputed
thought you got away with one, huh?
The replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
No, you got away with one. You thought you was going to get away with one.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this
no,
season.
sir.
Got a great game here. Close
like JV say, no, sir.
Couldn't ask for anything more. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Cooks. Got it.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him, and still
all over his
was able to
fucking
help
back.
This offense get positive yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Trying play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
It's down.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10.
Big body, big body.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Unloads quickly. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking for a man. It's Cooks. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pass is incomplete, but
pass interference
beside the quarterback. And
roughing the passer. I'll take it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Man, you know you can't be hitting me after I throw the ball, man. Come on, bro. Take it easy on my freshman, man.
Area of the field to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first
down. There you go. There you go. I heard the rest was from Louisiana.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Let's go!
He ran through his way to the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the
Put that
ball's
safety in the
air,
middle
like,
of the
that is
field on
mine.
your
The
ass. You thought it was
second
the
big
ref.
game-changing play in this football game.
It's a draw. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Yeet.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cooks. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I bet you do. What the fuck?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Looking to throw, it's Bentley.
Oh, pick
And
that.
this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nice move to keep running. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays. There's so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Running behind that left side. Got a little grass. Knocked down for the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keep it on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now the Tigers will take.
I feel you all the way to the last whistle, my nigga.
And now they were powerless to stop
all
the
the
clock
way
with
to
a
the
timeout.
last whistle. I ain't mad at you. I would have did the same shit.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
This gonna be the stiffest run defense we gonna face all year, so we good.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Pulled down, but he's got enough to convert on 4th, the fresh set of downs, and to keep that clock churning.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, Dave.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're...
He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Damn, bro, they want me to go for 2.
On the points we've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive.
Go for 2.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Kicking the field goal, bro. I ain't going
and
for
the
2.
extra point right down.
Last time I went for 2, I gave up 2.
20 in the 4th. They marched the ball.
That was the last point she scored.
And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I was just getting ready to say, you gave up on your running game too early. I made sure I kept sprinkling mines in there every now and then. Even
the
though
drive
it was
starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Yeah, as soon as you line up, it's over with.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This question is deep.